ゲームポケットモンスターポケモンポケモンがポケモンエムローピカチュピカチュ Alright boys, are you ready? Here we go. You want to look at our team? Let's look at our team. Our Pokemon. We got Hasubo. That's his name. His name's Hasubo. I remember. Hasubo. We got Karasarisu. We got Mizugoro. We got Mariru. And we got Puchena. And we got this new guy. His name is what is this guy's name? Mayu. Mayurudo. Alright. So now we're heading to the Petalburg. That's not the Petalburg Woods. Alright. Toka. We're in Toka City. We're in the Ambalambalambam. Ambalambalambam. Ooh, a Kimu. Ki. That's a Kimo. That's a Kimo. I forgot the last name character. Where's it? I can't find it. What is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's Me. Kimome. Kimome is his name. Cool. I'm gonna click Astonish. Yeah. Well, chat, originally when I started playing this, I was like, oh man, I'm playing this so close to the new Pokemon release. And now I don't really care about that as much as I did before, so that's cool. Yeah. Oh, can I also just say that the Mega Raichus look like shit? Now you're probably thinking to yourself, what? That's outlandish. Is it? You think it's outlandish? You really think that they look good? You have Mega Raichu X and Mega Raichu Y. Mega Raichu X, his ears come out and form an X. He's a physical attacker. Mega Raichu Y gains 2 tails that form a Y. He's a special attacker. Wow. That's cool. I bet that's gonna be so much more content after that, right? What's the problem, champ? Mite inakutemo. Oh no. I must go to the Yomi. Inakute. Kute. Iru, to be. So what is inakute? Probably some kind of extension from ina. Or iru. Mo. Doguga? What is doguga? Doguga. A dogu is a tool, implement, instrument, utensil, apparatus, device. Oh. Ah. Ochiteru ni toga. ochiteru koto ga. Ochiru is to fall. Okay. Ochiru is to fall. So what's koto? Oh. Koto. Particle indicating a command. Enthusiasm. Gentle interrogative. Koto. Okay. Aru kara. Aru kara. Okay. Ashimo. Ashimo te. Ashimo. That's leg. Ashimo is leg. Foot, paw, leg. Yeah. Ashimo shikaraba. Shira. Shirabe. Shirabete. To examine, to look up, to investigate, to check, to sense. Irunda. Irunda. So, okay, so he said something about a tool and to pay attention to his legs. What does that mean? Oh, I think he's talking about hidden items in the ground, right? He's saying that there are items hidden on the ground. Check your feet. Check around your feet. I think, maybe. That makes the most sense to me. There's not really anything in this forest that's worth a damn. But I can't come over here with this ledge and get this item. Hi. Hito no Pokemon. Who's Hito? People. Hito is people. Person. Pokemon o Totara. Tara. Toru, to be doing. Toru, to pick up. Oh, so picking up. This is the action of picking up. Totara. Dorobo. Uyo. Dorobo? Is that garbage? Dorobo. Doro is mud. Doro is thief. Oh, I forgot the oo. Dorobo. Yeah, thief, burglar, robber, theft. Dorobo. So people, Pokemon, thief, and take. So don't try. So she's gonna say can't take other people's Pokemon. Makes you a thief. Monster Boru wa yase. Wilderness, wild, yeah. Yase, Pokemon dake. Pokemon nidake. What does nidake mean? Nidake. Nida, pack horse load. To be is Nida? No, I don't think I have information on that. Nagemasho. I think that's like saying, like, let's do that. Nagemashi yo. To throw. Nagemasho. To throw, hurl, fling, toss, or cast. So to throw. So she's saying throw Pokeballs at wild Pokemon. Throwing at other people's Pokemon makes you a thief. Yase no Pokemon ni dake. Only for wild Pokemon. Yeah. You know, it's kind of funny that the idea that Pokeballs work on other trainers' Pokemon is kind of inconsistent. What did I just pick up? Probably a potion. Like, what I mean by that is, like, in the anime, there are some episodes where, like, Ash is actively, like, jumping in front of a Pokeball. to avoid it from catching one of his Pokemon. He's like, stop, you don't try to catch my fucking Pokemon. But then like Team Rocket has these convoluted like contraptions they build up to steal their Pokemon. But if Pokeballs just work on other trainers' Pokemon, why don't they just do that? Why, like it's weird. Because at the same time in the games, it says the trainer blocks the ball, right? So that implies that if you throw a Pokeball at a Pokemon that belongs to a trainer, it would work. But the trainer gets in the way and they're like, hey, don't do that, fucking prick. And then they continue the battle. But if it didn't work on the Pokemon, they wouldn't need to get in the way, right? Pokemon Ippai. Ippai is lots. Tsukamaita. Tsukamai. That's catch, right? Welcome to the refresher course where we remember what every word means until eventually we just know. Tsukamai. I typed in ga again. Tsukamai is the catch. So he's saying, Pokemon Ippai. So he caught a lot of Pokemon. This guy's caught a lot of Pokemon. Sore Ike. Sore Ike. Boku no Mushi Pokemon. What's that word? Oh, that's his Pokemon. He's gonna send it a Pokemon. What Pokemon is that? That's his Chimu. Chimu. Oh, team. His Pokemon team, Chimu. That's what the team is. Okay. Oh, I forgot to read his name. Bug catcher boy. He caught so many Pokemon. Go, my bug Pokemon team. Wait, I don't want to get poison sting. Wait, send in the Coon. That's not Cascoon. His name is not Cascoon. His name is Mayu. His name is Mayurudo. Yo, fucking Mizugoro has not had a battle since, like, the rival. Yes, Stringo Shotto. Itoi Kiru. Hit him with a Taya Tairi. Debug. Oh, riveting gameplay. Every day we get a little bit closer to perfection. Cute Ken. He's gotta set out another boog. I cannot allow this. Yoku kamimashita. You did good. Mushiga. Are you really gonna do this, streamer? Well, you want me not to level up my guy? You want me to not level my guy up? He's my guy. You know, chat. You know what? I just remembered. The fucking direct today also said that there was going to be another direct on Kirby Air Riders. Another one. Like somehow Sakurai didn't get everything he needed out of that 40-minute direct on the game in 40 minutes. There's going to be another fucking direct on the Kirby game. How is that possible? How is that even possible? What can you possibly get out of that game at this point? Like what's even left to get? They showed the game mode, right? They showed the game mode. They teased some characters. So like what's going on? How are you gonna do another I'm sure, I mean, it's probably not gonna be 40 minutes, I guess, but he's probably getting to do this. He's probably getting to do this because he's Sakurai and he did it with the Smash ones. So it's like, that's something that he gets to do. It's in his contract. If he works on a game, he gets to do these big presentations where he talks about his game in length. There's no other explanation for why this game is getting 2 fucking directs. They showed dark matter, like the original dark matter at the end of the last one. But you gotta wonder, like, it's really funny to me because they fucking dropped a Kirby Air Rider character, like a Smash reveal, and it's like you see that people are popping off like, holy shit, that's dark matter. It's like we're talking about Kirby Air Rider. We're talking about Kirby Air Riders. We're not talking about Smash Brothers. We're talking about, like, this is the guy you pick and he goes on top of a vehicle. That's it. That's what he does. And people are like, holy shit! But it's just really funny because it's just the way he introduced the characters was exactly like he did in Smash Bros. And now he's got like these fucking cinematics for more characters. And it's like, bro, the Kirby Infinite Universe. The Kirby Cinematic Universe. It requires the character has to be small enough to fit on one of those little cars. Like, they even got Susie. Susie's not even real. The real Susie's dead. Well, I mean, actually, that's pending, but it seems heavily implied that she's dead. Because if you read the boss lore from Robopot, you learn that the reason, like, Halmon has gone the way he was is because his daughter got lost in the machine, and he kind of went crazy trying to, like, figure out how to save her. He's not very nice to the one that he has, but that's because it's not his real daughter. It's hollow. Konna ni Pokemon iru no ni kate naka te no ka. I don't know what he just said. Caterpie couldn't hack it. Konna ni. So, like this, in this way, this much to this extent. Pokemon iru no. Iru. So I know what iru means, to be of. What is no ni? What is no ni? Iru no ni. Iru. No ni. Although, despite, even though, and yet. Okay. So currently I have. So, like this, although, despite. And then it's kate. Kate is like, this is a verbiage for winning. Kata ga tsu ta no ka indicates the subject of the sentence. I know what God does. Ka. To win or gain victory is katsu. Yeah. So it's te na ka naka. I have it again. Te na ka. Te na katsu ta no ka. So ka here is a question, I think. Or no, he's saying no ka, like so nanoka, like nanoka, like is that so? Oh wait, that is a question though. That is like a question. To win to gain victory, although despite to be of Pokemon this much, this sort of. So I think he's saying that even with this many Pokemon, or like despite this many Pokemon, I still couldn't win. Or despite having many Pokemon, I still couldn't win. Something like that. I don't know his name. I think I understand. Because he had four Boog. He had 4 Boog, and now he has 0 Boog. He doesn't know how to use the Pokemon Center. Worm. The sizzle reel. Yeah. Oh, what fun it is to ride. Oh, right, I forgot. They showed off Metroid Prime 4, and they started with putting Samus on a motorcycle that is third person. That was certainly something. Also, the game got a release date. Rather, there's these kinds of Pokemon, rather this many. Well, he wants bug type. He likes bug types. But the core of the sentence is that even though he had them, he couldn't win. But I assume because of what he said at the beginning of the sentence, where he said he caught so many, he would be lamenting that even though he had so many, he still lost. That makes more sense to me based on what he said earlier, because he was bragging about having having caught a ton of them, right? He said he had ipai, which is a lot. He had a lot of them, and then he lost. And he's like, oh, so even with all that, I still lost. I wasn't paying attention. What did I just pick up? It's Kihi no Oshi. It's paralysis heal. Yeah, I guess. Sorry, not Kihi. Wait, Kihi? No, Mahi, not Kihi. Mahi, that's paralysis. I'm in the woods. I'm in the woods. Boog. It's an unkillable boog. Wait, I can defeat you in battle. You also give the most EXP out of everything here because you're a second stage. Chad, I think I kind of forgot some of the stuff that was in the direct at this point because I was watching it half asleep. But then when it ended, I was like, alright, bedtime. They did give they had Tomodachi Life, which I don't care about myself, but that is going to be a Vinny stream that will probably not extend super long, but like it'll still be neat to see him stream it and have some goof with it. But otherwise, I don't really care about that game. The real shocker for that game for me was more so the fact that when they announced it, they were like, yep, that's right, a new Tomodachi game after like 10 years. And I was like, 10 years? What do you mean 10 years? And then you look at how much time passed. And then the passage of time makes you glorp with despair. Those streams were like over 10 years ago or some shit. Okay, this guy doesn't have... Wait, you're not a poison type. You're not a poison type, and you don't have shield dust. So what's going on? You have shed skin. Itsuri, insect skill. Hippie. Hippie. Dogutsu. Dogutsu. I ain't catching him. His defense won't go any higher. He cared of it because of his ability. Shetskin is actually a very good ability, but it's not on a lot of good Pokemon. And Natural Cure just beats it out of the water, because Natural Cure is an automatic cure if you switch. Honestly, sometimes I forget how long I've been watching Binny. Straight up, I forget how long I've been watching, like, Mind Sauce in general. It's always a number. Like, one of my favorite streams from back then was the shitty Sonic games. And I watched it again fairly recently. And that VOD is like almost 12 years old. And I was just like, oh god! Inai. Nah. Inai na. So Inai is not like, not here. Not here. Ne. Kimi. You. Kono. Kono is here. Kono otaride. Kono ataride. What's... Okay, so Kono... I know what Kono is, but just to double check. Yeah, Kono is this. Kono is this. What is ataride? Atari, success, guess, prediction of fillability, sensation, to bite. Atari. That is Atari, yeah? Yeah. That is Atari. Is that not right? Atari, neighborhood, vicinity, nearby. Nearby surroundings. There we go. That's what it is. De Kinokoko te Pokemon Minaka. Minaka should be the C, right? Minaka. Everybody. Well, that's Mina. Minakate. So let me finish the sentence. Minakata. Minakata. To look after, to take care of, to see, to look, to what? Yeah, okay. So he's asking, have you seen the Kinokoko? Have you seen the Pokemon Kinokoko around here? Hey you, have you seen the Pokemon Kinoko around here? That's it. Yeah, surroundings, vicinity. Yeah, I got it. Alright, I got what he's saying. Oji-san, Pokemon Tsuki Nano yo ne. He says, so he's saying he likes, Ano. Ano is that, so like, far away. I think. Sono is close, and Ano, like, Sono is this, and Ano is that. Ano. Yep, those. That or those. So that he really likes that Pokemon. He likes that Pokemon. Machibuse. What? Machibuse? Machibuse. Ambush. Machibuse. Shite ta noni. Itsumade mo. Forever. Itsumademo is forever, eternally, for good, as long as one likes, endlessly, for a long time. So let me just shi te I ta no ni. Oops. I know. Okay. Shite ta. Suru is to do, so it becomes shiteta. And then noni is although, despite. So he's saying, okay. And what is he saying there? Tolka no mori. Babysitting, protecting, keeping, but it also means forest. And this is what we're in. We're in the Tolka no Mori, so the Tolka forest, aka the Petalburg Woods. Uro to. What? Uro to. Restlessly, aimlessly, without purpose. Okay, so he's saying. So he's saying he was waiting around, loitering, or like he was waiting to ambush this guy in the forest. He was waiting forever to ambush this guy in the forest. Okay. Machiku ta bi reta kara kite yotaso. What? Machi? Gusset. Yeah, I don't think that's right. Machiku ta. No. What is a gusset? Bi re ta. Machikute biru. Oh. Machikuta bire ta is. So Machikuta bireru is to get tired of waiting. So because it's a ta here is indicating that he got tired of waiting. Kara from because. Kite ya tazo. Kita ya tazo is so I have appeared, right? like kita is like I'm here, and then yatazo is like an exclamation, right? That you've arrived. Kita, yeah. So kite is someone who is coming, and then what is yatazo? Yatazo, hooray, yay, wee, yowzer, whoopee. Yes. But it's also yaru, which is to do, undertake, perform, to send, to dispatch, to put, to move. But I guess it's tazo. Did have done. Oh. I'm not really sure, but he got tired of waiting around to ambush them, so he has appeared. He's here now. Yai. Yai? What's that word? Yai. I always lose this one. There it is. It's Debun. Okay. It's celebration yatta. The past of Kita Yoru. Yeah. Because Kita is like arrived, and then Yoru was, I forgot what I said Yoru was. But he has arrived, yes. So he was saying that I got tired of waiting around to ambush you in the forest, so I have arrived. So I'm here now. Debon no Kenkyoin. So Kenkyo is research. So Kenkyoin is probably related. Kenkyu in Kenkyoin. Researcher, lab worker. Oh, he's addressing the guy. So he's addressing the guy as like yai. Yai is hey you. Yeah, so he's saying hey Devon researcher. Sono shoroi. Uh-oh. Shiroi. Documents or papers. Shori o kochi ni. Kochi ni. This way, this direction. Kochi ni yokushi o kare. Yokoshi ya gare. Spleen. Yokoshi ya ga ere. What? Yokoshi. To send for hand over. To hand over. And then what is gare? Gare. Scree. To show, to feel, to think, to behave, to pretend, to act. That's garu. It's ga. What is gare? I don't know, but he's telling him to hand over the documents. Hand over the documents. Hand over those documents. Hya! Kimi Pokemon trainer da yo ne? You're a Pokemon trainer, right? Oji-san o tasukete yo. Please save me. Tande. Nande. Omae? Nande. Omae? You? Why? You? Why? Nande is like why, and then omae is like a rude way to address someone. Soitsu? What's soitsu? Soitsu. He, she, that person, that guy, that fellow. Kaba, Kabao, Kabao, Kabao. To protect. Kabao is to protect. Kabao. To protect, to look after, to defend. Why is he saying O then? Kabao. But it's just Kabao. What does the O add there? Why is there an O between it if there's not an O in the definition? Because that's the one that makes the most sense definition-wise. O Tanoka. Su Ta no Ka. No results found. Tanoka. Indicates emotion, admiration, or emphasis. Okay, so he's saying you are gonna protect that. You're gonna protect that guy? That kind of thing. That's what he's saying. The O is volitional. Yogaru is some kind of anime tough guy speech. O is volitional. I don't know what that means. What is this guy saying now? Aqua dan no Jama. You're okay. Jama is like you're in the way. Jama is like in the way. Jama. Hindrance, obstacle, nuisance, disturbance. O tsuru. Yotsuha. Yasuha. Yasuha. Fellow. Yasu is fellow guy or chap. And then it's wa, so that's a particle. Yasuwa. Kodomo demo yosho. Yosho? Yosha. Yosha. Pardon, forgiveness, tolerance, overlooking. Mercy, going easy. Shinai. Okay, so he's saying okay. He's saying that you're in Team Aqua's way, and I won't go easy on you just cuz you're a kid. Okay. All right. So yeah, he's saying you're in the way, you're in Team Aqua's way. I won't go easy on you, or I won't show you any mercy just cuz you're a child. Shobu Shakare. What the hell is kare? Shia, field of vision, view. Shiagare. I don't know what that means. I don't have information on what gare means at all. Yagaru is anime tough guy speech. Oh. So he's actually saying she. And besides, moreover, not only because since. And then Yagare is just something he ticks on the end of it because he's a scary guy. Okay. Alright. We're gonna battle. Alright. She is part of the conjunction of Suru. Yeah. What does Suru mean again? Streamer, why? Suru, to do, to carry out, to perform. And then she. And the she indicates that we're going to do it, right? Because he wants to, we're gonna have a fight. So Suru would be well, actually I don't know what the she would indicate here necessarily. But he's saying Shobu Shi, which means we're gonna fight. We're gonna have a match. Aqua dan Aqua... What is done? Is that team? Yeah, a gang. It's gang. It's gang. Dan is gang. It has to be. Group, body, part, company, gang. Yep. Cause I just remembered Team Rocket in Japan is called Rocketo-dan. So they're called the Rocket Gang. So yeah, he's part of the Aqua Gang. And he's a Shitapa. That's not his name. Shitabo. Wait, no, that's Ba. Shitaba. Lower teeth, lower portion. What? Shitapa. That's Pa. Shitapa. Underling, person of low standing, grunt. Okay. Shitapa. Yep. Shitapa. So he's Aquadan no Shitapa. Ka. Shobu. Ikai. Keto kite. Ta. Hochiyana. Okurimashita. Oh, it's level. Oh god. It's Nibiru Q. Alright. Get in there. You can. What's your name again? Mayurudo. You can't do any damage. Otsukare! Mayurudo! Moi, that's enough! Ike! Karazarizu! Hit him with a Doku body! No! Not Tsunagake! My eye! Mega! Oh, come on, hit him with a Doku booty. Come on. Doku body. Come on! If you don't, he's gonna win! Oh, this is bad. Come on. Doku him. Doku him! Nice crit. Oh my god, that's so bad. That's so bad. I'm gonna lose. He's powered up. I couldn't Doku him. Oh my god, that's doing 6. Stop! Wait. Game's not over. The game's not over. The game's not over. The game is not over. Hang in there. Hold on. Mariru! You gotta do this. Shobu da Katsu. Daio. Win. Oh. Yes, see through his bullshit. You're the only one who can. That's my guy. That's my guy. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Juice levels. Tsuyoi. Janaka. What the hell are you saying now? Jane. Jane is not, are not, am not, isn't it? Neka. Suyoi is strong, right? Suyoi, strong, potent. And then, strong, aren't ya? Is what he's saying. You're strong, aren't ya? Strong, aren't ya? $180. I like that the gang members still pay out. Debo Aqua dan no Shama. Jama? Right, we already established what Jama is. Jama, don't get in Team Aqua's way. Jama suru to wa Nande. Nante. Yatsu. What's yasu mean? Yasu. To be erected. To be built. What? Is that what he meant? Oh. To sever, to cut off, to suppress, to eradicate, to exterminate, to abstain, to give up. To stand up, to rise, to stick up. So he's saying don't do that. He's saying don't get in the Aqua Gang's way. Yatsu is guy and can be rude. Oh. Oh, okay. Mo ikai. Mo ikai. Ikai? Mo? Oh, it's, you know why? Because I had the wrong word put in there. I had ta instead of ya. Mo. Already, yet by now, no, not anymore, not any longer. Itsu. Itsuka. Itsukai, once, one time, one round, one game, one bout. So, shobu shiro. Okay? Okay. Already. So he said we already had one battle. Shiru. We already had one battle. To itai. Itai. That's pain. Itai is pain noise. Itai. To say, to utter, to declare. That's iu. Itai. To say, to utter, to declare. To say, to utter, to declare. That's iku. I don't know what he's saying then. Itai tokoro. Tokoro, I know that word. That's place, isn't it? Yeah, tokoro is place. Daga. Daga, I know that one from JoJo. Daga koto aru. Daga is, however, but yet, yeah. And, you know, I know that one from JoJo. Mo. Tomo. Tomo. Chi. No. Temo. Temochi. And one hand, on one in stock. Or in hand, on hand, another one handheld, in hand. Pokemon wa inai. Okay, he's saying that he'd go another round, but he doesn't have any more Pokemon. He's got no Pokemon in his hand. Inai, no Pokemon. So they need, what's that? Kanazumi. That's probably the place, the town. He's gonna go up to Kanazumi. Kanasumi Shiti, yeah. That should be right? Shite ni mo. Okay. Aquadan ga Nera? What's that? Da Tsu Te Iru. Nera, to aim at, to be after, to aim for, to set up as a goal. Okay. Monoga. What's monoga? Mono indicates reason or excuse. So, okay, so ga. So basically so the guy is emphasizing his reason. Aru kara yo na. Aru kara na. To exist, to be, to alive. Okay. So he's that So he's going to Rust. He's going to the town, but I can't quite figure out why. But Monoga is reason. It's emphasizing his reason for going to the town, but I don't really know what the other things he's saying mean. Kate's reason to aim for. Yeah, so nerao to aim for like a goal. Plan to make one's own. So I guess he's saying the reason they need the reason he needs the papers is to make Rustboro Team Aquas. Kyo wa kore gu rai ni. I believe it's roughly. I can't fight anymore. Plus the thing person we're aiming for is in Kanazumi City too. Okay, that's what he was saying. So the thing that he wants. So I got the part where he couldn't fight anymore. He said he had no more Pokemon. No more Pokemon on hand. He can't fight again. The thing is the thing he's aiming for. It emphasizes reason. The thing up there is he needs is up in Rustboro or whatever the fuck. Kanazumi. Kore gurai ni shitoi teyara. Oh, he ran away screaming. Whew. Abunai. Abunai tokoro datta. Abunai is like watch out, right? Or like dangerous. Abunai. Dangerous, risky, perilous. There's okay, and tokoro is place, but can it also mean like situation? Place, spot, scene, site. No, it seems to. Okay, well, I mean, it fills the role anyway, but it's dangerous place. That was a dangerous spot we were in. Kimi no okake? Okake de. I've heard that word before. Okake de. Okake de. Thanks to, owing to, because of. Taiji na. Taiji. Taiji na. Taiji, standing face each other, standing opposite, confrontation. Okay, so confrontation is what this is here. Kimi no confrontation. Shorui o ubara. Oh god, words. Ubara. Ubawa ra na. That's a negative. Naide. To take away, to force, to snatch, to steal. Okay, so he's saying because you were here, he was that guy wasn't able to steal. Shoruri is the paper documents, so it's important documents. Okay. Yeah, because you were here, he wasn't able to get away. He wasn't able to take the important documents. Nai sundayo. Yep, sundayo. Soda, I know. Ore ni. What is that? Su. Pa. Boru. Ageru. Agachao. What's agachao? Agachao. Agachao. To raise, to elevate, To move, to put, to increase, to wage, to show someone, to let in, to give. Okay, so it's just... It's ageru. Yeah, it's ageru, but... Age... Chao? I don't know what chao means. Chao, to do completely. To do accidentally without meaning it would happen to. If in action, since. Add emphasis. I don't know. Anyway, he's giving me a Super Ball. I ought to give you this form. Like, I should get this. Super Bowl. Soyba. I've heard that word before. Soyba. Now that you mention it, come to think of it, that reminds me on the subject. Yeah, soyba. Saki. So back there. Saki should be that, right? Suki. A short while ago, a moment ago, just now. So yeah. Saki Aqua Dan wa Ka Su. I think that's Su, right? Ka? No. That's Ka. Kana. Kanazumi. Kanazumi Nimo Nera Tairu. I keep forgetting what this means. Nera. Right? No, that's net. Nera Teiru. To aim at, to be after. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, he's after mono ga aru. Mono. Yeah. What's mono ga then? Mono is thing. Oh, right. Yeah, mono is thing. So he said he was after some a thing in. He was after a thing in Rustboro. A second ago he said that. Mono ga aru. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Doka itai ni ya ne. Doka? What's doka? Do. Doka. Toka. And the like, such, among other things, and so on, or something of certain. I hear that, people say that, rumor has it that, or something like whatever. Itanayo. Ite ta yone. Iru is to enter, to go, to get in, and then the teta yone. So teta is verbiage, and then yo is also a particle informing, and then ne is rhetorical question. So what is deta? Deta. To be, to have, being. That's teru. Teta. Okay. It's a form of the iru. You was saying. Past continuous to be specific. So he was saying something about the thing in the town. Taihen da, emergency. Koshicho. What's that? Ko. U. Shi. Chi. I keep hitting the wrong key for that. Yeah. Ko tsuru is to invade. Irawanai. Taihen, emergency. Koshicho. Invade? Invade irawanai. Ira. Well, Iru means Eater the night. So he's gonna, oh no, he's gonna invade. He's gonna invade. Or something. Okay, bye. I gotta go heal my goddamn friends, because that Poochyena beat the shit out of them. Great. 101 ban. No Pokemon encounter. Did you know that learning a language is really hard? And even if I can read the characters, it doesn't mean I have any fucking idea what they're saying. More than 90% of the time. It's really difficult. Painful. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Oh my goodness, it's a Kinokoko! Tsukamaeta janai. Kedo, Pokemon. Tsukamaeta. Sad, isn't it? Ah, wah, 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 wah. Yo! Omae no Pokemon Genki. I love that word. Aya-chan Genki. Temochi. Temochi no? What's Temochi? Temochi. Temochi no. Temochi in one hand. Pokemon ga yore teite. Tatakai. Tatakawa seteku. Nai toki wa narubeku. Narubeku. As much as possible, whenever practical, if possible. So if Pokemon are energetic and healthy, more battles. They can battle more. On one hand, they can battle more. Kosamu. What's Kosamu? I've heard that word before. Kusamu. Kusamu. That's grass. Idiot. Ra. Yokete. Yokete. To avoid. Oru. Kito iyo. Oh, okay. He's saying that if your Pokemon, he said, yo, your Pokemon good. If your Pokemon aren't, if your Pokemon are like weak, it's best to avoid. It's a good idea to stay out of grass. So he's telling me to stay out of grass if my Pokemon are not Genki. Unbelievable behavior. What does he know about my Pokemon? Oh, whoa! A bird! What's his name? Subame. His name is Subame. Kill him. Subame. Okay, but Swallow is actually a really, like, not bad Pokemon. I wouldn't call it good, but I wouldn't call it bad. I do find it kind of funny that in later generations, they just decided it can learn Boomburst. And I don't really know why, but it can. He's not bad with, like, a Guts boosted attack, but he is still an early game bird. It's actually kind of interesting, because Gen 3 doesn't have a 2-stage bird. Or a Gen 2 early in-game bird. Like, I feel like if you ask people what Gen 3's like Pidgey is, they tell you Talo. Some of them might not even tell you Wingull, considering Wingull appears earlier. More common as well. But no, like, because Linoone and Poochyena are both, like, they're both kind of the Rattata, right? But I think most people would say Zigzagoon is the Rattata, because it's a normal type. But the flying type, there's Pidgey, and Gen 2 didn't have one either, actually. Gen 2 didn't have a bird either. It had Sentret, it had a rat, and then it had Hoot Hoot, who was, like, just kind of everywhere at nighttime. But we call them, like, the Pidgeys, right? And then in Gen 4, it was Starly, and then that kind of started the whole every gen now needs a 3-stage bird. Yeah, but Pidgey's also in the game anyway. Gen 2's Pokedex is ass. There are so many fucking Pokemon that aren't even available in Johto, and you have to, like, film, and, like, every single trade Pokemon in the game is. I think it's really annoying how easy it is to get Machop, Gastly, Geodude. Maybe not so much Abra, I suppose, but you can't get them. But Geodude is fucking in every cave. Machop is around the block, and you also, there's a trade for him. And Gastly is just Sprout Tower, nighttime, all time. 95% chance. And it's just like, cool, I want to use these Pokemon, but you can't evolve them because fuck you. And then the Stone Evolution Pokemon, too. Hi, finally looking at me? Mushi Pokemon o Kako ni Gakko? Gakko is school, isn't it? Gakko. Yeah, it is. Gakko school. Ni mo te kuto. Sore dake de. Soredake de. That much, as much, that extent, only that alone. Ninkimono. Ninkimono? What is... Ninkimono. Ninkimono is popular person. Daru. Wait, oh, is he saying that... Is he saying like bug type Pokemon make you popular at school? Is that what he's saying? Mushitoirio Mikia. He's got a... Oh, that's a new Pokemon. What's that Pokemon? That is... Who's that? That's Sue? Suchi Like Nin, like ninja. What's Suchi mean? I don't know, but he's ninja-esque, which is Suchi-nin. He's a ground type, right? He's bug ground. However, get in there, Mantle. Mariru. Mizumi. The water mouse Pokemon. Tackle. You can't stand up to my huge power. Kyoketsu. Kyoketsu? I'm gonna look that up right now. I don't remember the word. Alright, can you do it again so I can read it? Kyoketsu. Kyoketsu. Blood sucking. Sucking blood. Ah. Kyoketsu. Wait a second. Kyoketsu is to suck blood, but a Kyoketsuki is a vampire. Oh, a bloodsucker! Oh! Would you look at that? Kyuketsuki is vampire. Kyuketsu is to suck blood. I can't believe how close it was. Astounding knowledge has been learned. Why does that keep happening? Stop doing that. Stop. There we go. Alright, why am I losing this battle? He's just gonna hard. It's okay, eventually I'll crit him and kill him. Alright. Thank you for the raid, Maymare. That's a large forehead you got there. Thank you. Sorry to say that this is not what you'd call entertainment. I appreciate it, but this is me trying to learn Japanese. Which is to say, I'm trying to play Pokemon in Japanese and learn Japanese. So if you think I can read any of this, you're sorely mistaken. Well, no, actually, I can read it. I just don't understand most of it. I am in Petalburg Woods. That is it. I'm in Petalburg Woods, and I've been playing for over 8 hours. There you go. 8 hours. 8 plus 8 hours, actually. I'm pretty sure I've been playing for closer to 10. Most people would have finished the game by this point. Well, that's not true. Most people would be done Petalburg Woods by this point. Well, originally I played a game called Wagotabi, which is on Steam for like $8-10 bucks. And it's a game that's designed to kind of teach you Japanese in a game format. So I learned a bunch of words and some particles and some verbiage and shit like that. And then I was like, alright, cool, I beat that. That took 30 hours. I played that for like half a month every day. And then immediately I started Pokemon, and there were so many more words and phrases and verbs and grammar that I did not understand that it made everything I learned in Wagotabi feel like a drop in the bucket. It still helped. There's still a lot of words I know. And I learned words as well. For example, this one. This is Doku. This is Doku Body. Poison Sting, but not Poison Sting. Doku is poison. Body, I don't remember what that means, but I'm stabbing him, and now he's poisoned. Doku. Good job. Good job. Oh, you're playing as well. Oh, is that why? Is that why you picked me? Because I was in the Emerald category? Well, I appreciate it, but like I said, this is basically, like, I'm familiar with Pokemon. I can get through the battles because I know what's going on, and I can recognize animations to moves, but it's a learning experience. I do appreciate the raid. I do. But it's okay. You can go eat and sleep now. Forgot I had Tackle, and I remember that I evolved this thing. There we go. I'd recommend it. I guess it depends on if you actually want to learn the language, but here's what I've learned so far in the limited time that I have been doing it, is that Japanese is quite difficult, and it's frustrating. The sentence structure is so backwards that it's actually kind of annoying. Why is it you again? I'm gonna poison you again. No, you know what? Get in there, Mizugoro. Get in there. The benefit is that, so, if you're familiar with Japanese, Japanese has 3 different languages, essentially. There's kanji, the big one. There's hiragana, and there's katakana. Hiragana is used for Japanese words, and katakana is used for borrowed words. And in Wagotabi specifically, there's not a lot of katakana used. So I know pretty much all of my hiragana, but my katakana is very weak. But Pokemon, for whatever reason, uses katakana for town names, character names, and Pokemon names. So there's a large exposure to kana itself. So this is kind of what this is. So I can tell that this guy's name, Mudkip's name is Mizugoro. I also have a sheet next to me of the hiragana and the katakana in Emerald font, because the position on there is exactly the same. So for example, the hiragana for the vowels, a, I, U, E, O, which is That's A, I, U, E, and O. But then if I go down to the kana section, I can see the 5 characters that are kana for those same vowels, and I know where it is. So because I'm familiar with my hiragana, I can pick out what the kana means. So now it's just a matter of recognizing the kana specifically. So this guy is named Mizugoro. That's Mi, Zu, Go, Ro, U. That's his name. Mudkip is Mizugoro. There's a lot of kanji. Thankfully, there's a surprising amount of people in my chat who actually know Japanese. Well, some of them are still studying, but they've been studying for years. And every now and again, one of them is a fully fledged translator who is fluent in the language. So that's convenient when I don't know what's going on and I can't find it on my dictionary and somebody just knows the answer. But it's helpful to learn on my own as well. Kori. Me? Oh, I forgot his name. I was mashing. Mitsuketa. No, it's not the item. That's that I found the item. What is this? This is... Give me a second. I gotta go across the whole board and find it. Oh, found it. P E Edo. PP Edo. That's an ether. It's PP Edo. So like aid, like PP aid. So PowerPoint aid, aka the ether. Hyper potion. Well, you can tell it helps with the portrait as well. I knew by the, and also the location of the game I'm in, right? I'm in Petalburg Woods, so you're not gonna find a hyper potion that early. But you can kind of, there's some context I can piece together by my knowledge of Pokemon, but I want to read the name specifically because I want to know what they're called in Japanese, right? The chuckles the kids would have had if they ether stayed as PP aid. See, it's funny because they had PP up, right? Like PP up and PP max are items that exist, but the ether is called PP aid. But I guess the word aid was the straw that broke the localizers back. They were like, no. Now we can say PP up, but we can't say PP aid. No. We call it an ether. So, chat, ethers are the most confusing items probably in the existence of Pokemon because A, they're man-made. So, ethers cannot be used by Pokemon as a held item because they're man-made items, which means they're developed by humans. But you can't buy ethers or elixirs. You can't buy them anywhere. They're limited resources scattered through the overworld. Now, obviously, there are Lepa berries nowadays, which are the equivalent of an ether that your Pokemon can hold. But who is making all these ethers that they don't sell them in stores and you just find them on the ground? That never made any sense to me. You could argue rare candies, they're rare because they're out of circulation, because they boost your Pokemon's levels, so doping shenanigans. Yeah, contraband, right? But seriously, like ethers and like NPCs talk about ethers too in different games. Different games they talk about ethers where they're like, yeah, these things restore PP, but you can't get them in stores. Like, why can't I get them in stores? Why does everybody know what an ether is, but nobody has been able to produce it to sell it in a store? You can sell them. Odoku na. What? Keichiban. Okay, that was words. Hold on. Otokuna. Otoku. Bargain? What? That can't be right. Otoku, bargain, good value, economical. Blasphemy or desecration? Okay. KG-ban. Bulletin board. Bargain board. Bulletin board? Okay. Alright. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate that very much. Pokemon ni wa... oh god. I got words again. Hi, to, bo, hitoboing tono. What? Huh? P? No. Toboing to. Toboing to? Toboing to. Hit point. Hit points. Hit points. Hit pointo. Hit point. Hit to pointo. Hit point. Hit points. That's what it is. It's hit points. Bokani. Hokani. Hokani. Wait, what's Hokani? Hokani. Else, in addition, besides. Hokani. Okay. Hokani. Waza. Waza? Waza. Technique. Art, skill, move, deed, act, performance. Kuridasu. 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 To draw, to let out, to head out as a group, to set out in large numbers, to flock, to sally forth. To send out one after another. Charata no moto ba. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright. Ba. Bawa bo. Bawa bo. Boing. Bawa boing to. Power point to. PP. Domo no ga arimasu. Waze no PowerPoint to ga nakunatta tokemo Pokemon Senta ni ikimashou. So I was talking about hit points and power points, and power points we restored at the Pokemon Center. But there were other words in there that I did not get. Alright. So chat, you wanna know something that's always thrown me off? So I think this is the same in Viridian Forest, and I've made this mistake in the few times that I've played, like, a news loop. But this route is the same route as before Petalburg Woods. I don't know if you knew that or not. And I think it's the same thing in Viridian. The route before Viridian Forest and after Viridian Forest is the same route. So you can't actually catch a new Pokemon here. Kurabo berry. Kurabo. It's a cherry. Kurabo. I'm assuming Kurabo is something, is like, Kura is probably cherry or something, yeah? Probably. Kuchi no... Ha! Kuchi na kani... Tane o ippai. I don't know what tane is. Ireto... Sore o pi. Poo. What? What? Poo. Tofu kita mano ga tsuki. Omae mo, you too. Kore yaru kara tsukai yo. Pokemon ni tsukau totsa. Tane. Tanen. Tanen? Ni? Sukai. Tanen. What? Tane? What am I reading? Oh, by Rakara. I don't know what he's doing, but he just gave me something. Shmate. Okay. That guy was doing something, now I can do it too. Wait, isn't that bullet seed? I think that's bullet seed, right? Uchiena. I don't think this team is cut out for the draw. I hate to say it, but I think I might have to send some of these boys home. Chat, when I get a new pocket monster, who gets taken off the team? This is important. Is it Puchiena? Is it the cocoon guy? Is it the chrysalis guy? Notice how the order I'm saying them is reflective of how I feel about them. Wow, you feel worse about the Puchiena than you do the bugs? Not really, but the thing is, the bugs are just next to go anyway, so who cares? So this move is called Tane. Tane Machine Gun. Tane Machine Gun. Bullet Seed. Tane Machine Gun. Tane Machine Gun. Uchiana. I hope I catch an Aron. I hope I catch a shiny Pokemon. But streamer, your odds of a shiny Pokemon are like 1 in 8,192. They are. But that does not mean 0%, right? Mayurudo. I'd be nice if he learned an attack. If he learned an attack, we'd be doing a lot better. Perhaps that'd be nice. See? Watch. He's never gonna learn to fight for himself. I can't stand him. He's holding everybody back. Now you may be wondering to yourself, streamer, why did you catch him if you hate him? Because the rules said I had to, and I listened to the rules. You know, I never quite looked up what Tairi actually means, nor how to pronounce it. The ramming attack, hurling oneself, throwing oneself into, going all out. Tayatari. Oh, that's how you pronounce it. Tayatari. Not Tayatari. Tayatari. There you go. Tayatari. Oh! Otata! Got him. I'm here to collect Iku. I got, Kizugutsu. A good potion. Okay. A good potion. Gotcha. Mariru! I already have you. The other ability this thing can have is Sap Sipper, if you didn't know. Unfortunately, Sap Sipper, while not a bad ability, is not huge power. Huge power is one of the best abilities in the entire game. Honestly, it's a toss-up for the best. There's a couple abilities in the game that can be said they're the best in the game, but huge power, like I find huge power interesting specifically because it was an ability introduced in the debut generation of abilities, but it still has relevance it still has relevance in the sense that the ability is busted. Not so much relevance in that Pokemon still have it, but it's an ability that just doubles your attack stat because, you know, it's good. Oh, it's Thick Fat. Wait, Sapsipper's Gen 4, isn't it? I think Sapsipper is a Gen 4 ability in general. It's hard to keep track of what comes out as abilities later on. But Gen 3 was the starting point for abilities, so there's a lot of abilities that are very simple in their execution. One of the worst abilities, that's a Kuzugusa. It's a potion. One of the worst abilities in the game is probably Magma Armor. Magma Armor is... it's an ability that prevents freezing. Well, guess which Pokemon get that as an ability? Go ahead. Guess. Boku ga aiteshite ageru yo. Kono okanamochi no boku ga na. I don't know what he's saying, but he wants to fight me, so I will fight him. What's his name? His name is Obochomo. Obochomo. What the hell does that mean? Obo. Oh. Bo? Obo. Obo. Young Master. How? Oh, cause Bo is the kanji. Thanks for telling me. Great. Appreciate it. It's not gonna pronounce it for me, but it can mean young master. Obochama. 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 No, me. What's your name, asshole? It's me. Where's the other smiley face? There it is. Mitsugo. Mitsugu? Mitsugu. Yeah, Mitsugu. His name is Mitsugu. There's ability Own Tempo, which just prevents confusion. Limber prevents paralysis. Immunity prevents poison. Water Veil is I'm pretty sure Water Veil is a Gen 3 ability. Prevents burn. And of course, since every other status condition, Insomnia and Vital Spirit, every other status condition has an ability that prevents it. I missed. He missed. So they made one for Freeze, which is Magma Armor. That is only gained by, like, fire types. To be honest, the only Pokemon I can think of that actually has Magma Armor as an ability is Camerupt. Camerupt is a fire type. Like, if Camerupt wants to unfreeze, Camerupt will click a fire move and unfreeze. An ability preventing freeze does not matter, like, at all. Like, at all. But again, this is the early generation of abilities. Later on, abilities not necessarily got complicated, but they got more involved. That said, chat, I think one of the worst explained abilities in the entire series is Mold Breaker. Oh my god. Only certain moves stall the user. Tell me which fire moves that Camerupt isn't using. Just don't thaw them out, please. Please, find me the guy who's clicking Ice Beam on Camerupt. Find him. Find him right now. Ground Fire is a terrible defensive typing. Anyway, Mold Breaker is an ability that tells you moves hit regardless of abilities, which kind of makes sense. But then when it comes out in a battle, it's like, this Pokemon is breaking the mold. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? It means that Earthquake hits Levitators. It's actually really cool. Moves hit regardless of abilities. Mold Breaker gets through, it basically makes it so if an ability blocks something, It's ignored. That's a good fucking ability. That's actually a really good ability. But it does not make that clear at all. Unless you get the Pokemon yourself and see that the ability description is moves hit regardless of abilities. Slugma and Magcargo have magma armor, even more useless than on camera. How about they have Flame Body? I mean, Flame Body is Magcargo and camera, not camera. It's Magcargo and Slugma's other ability. I think Numel has like own tempo, doesn't it? I don't know. Camerupt is a cool Pokemon, but it's not a good one. Fire Ground is not a good defensive typing. It's slow as shit, and it really should be stronger. Oh! That's not good. Why'd you go and do that, dickhead? Oh. Solid Rock. Rhyperior also has Solid Rock. Anger Point. That's a weird one. Anger Point is... I know of like 2 other Pokemon that have Anger Point as an ability. 3, actually. And that is Primeape, Tauros, and Crocodile. I have to go all the way back home. Primeape, Tauros, and Crocodile all have Anger Point as well. Because those motherfuckers are mad 24/7. My favorite part about Anger Point as an ability is that... So what it does is... If you get hit by a critical hit, it maxes your attack. That means it gives you plus 12 attack. It doesn't give you plus 6. The ability actually takes into account the possibility that you're negative in attack stat and gives you plus 12. So that no matter what happens, if you get hit by a crit, you are going to max attack. That is mad funny. Plus 12, baby. Oops. A critical hit. Super infuriating. True. I would wager that Anger Point is one of those abilities that on paper sounds really strong, but in practice is near impossible to use. Not even necessarily because the Pokemon in question that have it are frail, although I guess that is the case, because obviously a defensive Pokemon that gets plus 6 is going to be able to hit decently hard despite not being offensively orientated, and they're more likely to be able to take crits anyway. Belly Drum 2. Is Belly Drum plus 12? I thought Belly Drum was plus 6. I know it maxes attack, but I didn't know that. I didn't know it followed the rules. It's against the rules. Belly Drum halves your attack, or halves your HP. That was a crazy move to introduce in Gen 2, huh? Well, there are crit moves. There are moves that can crit, and also if you switch in on a resist, which you can't as Tauros. If you switch in on a resist or something, then yeah, you activate it. There was a legitimate strategy with Crocodile where you ran Choice Scarf Crocodile, and you'd switch into a dark move, and then you'd get hit. You get hit. You would do something to cause Crocodile to get crit. I forget what it was, but there was some Anger Point Crocodile shenanigans, and I think it was related to a Pokemon running Frost Breath, because there are moves in the game. There are moves that always crit. Storm Throw is a rare one. And Frost Breath, which isn't as rare. Well, I mean, I should say, let me rephrase that. Frost Breath isn't that rare in the sense that more Pokemon can learn it than Storm Throw, but no one is clicking Frost Breath because it has 65 base power and not perfect accuracy. And every Pokemon in the game that can learn Frost Breath learns Ice Beam and or Blizzard, or probably something better, like Freeze Dry. That's a good move. Now that's a good move. That's what it was, yes. That's what it was. It was Urshifu with Crocodile. Because Urshifu's signature move always crit. So you'd send in Crocodile, he would take the hit, and you'd run Scarf Crocodile to outspeed it, and then you just fucking, you go Angie. You go Angie on him. But obviously Primeape is not a very... Primeape's not even an NFE. Primeape's an NFE nowadays. But Primeape stats have always kind of been pretty pathetic. You gotta feel for Poliwrath and Primeape because they knew they were bad. They knew they were bad. That's why Bruno did not have them. I do find it quite funny though that specifically Chuck in the next game, his team consisted of only Primeape and Poliwrath. Meanwhile, Bruno trades an Onix out for a Hitmontop, but otherwise his team is the same. So he gets the new fighting type. He's got Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, and Machamp. Those are the big 3 fighting types of the game. But Primeape is a fighting type as well, and so is Poliwrath. But they suck. They're ass. And so instead, fucking Bruno uses 2 Onix. Now, how bad of a Pokemon do you have to be that you're getting benched for Onix? Pretty bad. And Onix is pretty bad. I actually argue that Onix is not a good choice for that team. Shobu! Shokana Yume to Kokana. Hey! Tataka Chie Chae. Sure. Alright. Well, fighting types in Gen 1 suck, yes, but that's more of an opinion that comes from knowledge of how the post-game works. Or not the post-game, the competitive game. The issue with fighting types is that their moves aren't that great. And you think they'd be good against normal types, and they are, but they made psychic types too strong. So every psychic type existing just makes every fighting type unable to actually do anything. Submission is a bad fucking move, though. Which, by the way, submission in Japanese is called Hell Wheel. Did you know that? Hell Wheel. It's 80-80 and recoil. That was their best move. That was fighting type's best move. Well, that's not true. Hitmonlee had the jump kick moves, which are good. But yeah, the reason why normal types ran amok is because fighting types, their only weakness, weren't allowed to play the game because every other fucking team had a psychic type on it. Because why wouldn't you run a psychic type? They were so good. Because their special stat was always high, and special was both special defense and special attack. Because reasons. Reasons beyond mortal comprehension. File limitations. But, you know. The best fighting type to come out of Gen 1 is Machamp. Just because Machamp is the only one that doesn't just die to a psychic type move and can actually hit something and have it not be pittable damage. Hitmonchan is the funny one because Hitmonchan's whole gimmick is he learns the special punches. And then his special stat is terrible. And then in Gen 2, when they did this physical special split, it was still terrible. It was still bad. So even though he had all these cool elemental punches he could do, you didn't do them. Because why would you? That was foolish. Why would you fire punch with like base 15 special? You fool. This is such a bad idea. Alakazam, known for being really frail and really strong. And then actually his really strong is tied directly to his special defense. So he just was actually like specially tanky. He just didn't have an HP stat. Kind of fucked up, huh? Tatakai wa na kera kereba yoka tanai. The battle did not go well. This is not a good battle. Loser, you're a loser. Should I go back and heal? No. No. Here we are. You can skip every double battle in the game if you only have one Pokemon. It's pretty cool. Your name is Mio. Yes, it is. Yep, Mio. Tachi. Tachi. That's us, because Tachi is there. Atashi, so yes, same us. Futago. Futago is twins. I think. I need to check just to be sure. Futago. Twins, yep, thought so. Dakara, Pokemon Chobu mo issho ni tsuru desu. The twins are gonna battle together. Hey. Futago-chan no one of his name is Mio, and the other one is now. Now to mio, which is now and mio. This to is the particle indicating. Ha sobo. Hasubo. Hasubo and Tanebo. They're both bows. They're both bozos. Or like it. Alright, Madukipu. Sorry, that's not your name. I'm not gonna attack that guy because he's probably gonna click bide. I forgot his name again. His name is Tanebo. Yeah, he clicked bide, see? He clicked bide, so now I'm not gonna hit him. Tayatari! 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 Yes! Okay, that's fine. Okay. He's building. That growl. I'm gonna howl. Tobae. Tobae! Tobae! Die. You're down. It's over for you. And nothing happened. Shikashi! Nothing happened. No! Don't howl again, damn it. Oh. Okay. Man. Fuck it, I'm gonna kill him. He can't take 4 attacks. Yeah, you can't take 4. Oh no! No, what are you doing? You fool! Now we have to fucking... Oh my god, now I have to avert. I have to avert because this fucking jobber missed! He missed! Why did he miss? Ah, boom. It's fine, it's not gonna kill me, but like, fuck you. Why'd you miss, dumbass? Yes. Yes! He's down. Deburu Hachi. Futari de shobu shite no ni makechatta. You lost the battle. Ha 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 ha. There's one more guy there to beat up. Here are in Kana. This is the Pokemon. Kanazumi. Kanazumi Shiti. Kanezumi. Yes. I have to go beat that fishing guy. I'm gonna go beat his ass. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm gonna beat your ass. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Koi Kingu. That's his name. Don't forget it. It's an important name. I'm gonna get the item first. What an unnecessary length I have to travel here for this. But nobody could possibly know what that is. Oh, is that the what is that? But where's the table? Where's the table? Where's the table? Where is it? Why can I never find this one, dude? There you are. De. Yep, it's de. De. Defu. Defu. Defui. Defuinda. 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 Betty. Kaka. She's telling me about. Oh, she gave me a berry. Cotto berry. Thanks. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you, old lady. What are you? He. 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 Hime. Himeberry. Himeberry. Ra. Kura. Kuraberry. Alright. 水ポケモンのいきスパイキスパとwhatエキスパとexpertエキスパとは何を隠そう俺のこと知らないの I am a expert on water type Pokemon. You haven't heard of me? It's Angler, yeah. Suripito. Angler. Alright. What's your name? Your name is a 3. Yoshitaka. Koi Kingu! Oh. Koi Kingu. You missed a fish, my guy. A fish! How did you miss a fish? There you go. This guy's never heard of the EXP share. He splashed. Shikashi. Nani mo karanai. Nothing happened. But nothing happened. Did I miss again? Did I really miss 2 tackles on a fish that can't fight back? 10 XP, huh? Koi Kingu. You're gonna siphon as much EXP as humanly possible from this fish. He's got 3 of them. Okay, alright. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back into the guy who can't hit. And see if he can hit. Oh wow wow. Oh wow wow wow. You know, chat? This reminds me of the time when I was breeding an Oraz for a Gyarados. And then the Gyarados, I hatched a shiny Magikarp. I was just trying to get one to use for competitive. And I was like, oh, oops. And then I looked at its stats, and the IV guy was like, wow, this thing is just, wow. Like, damn, that is the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, holy shit. And I was like, oh, okay. So I put it up on the GTS, and I asked for a level 100 Diancie. So anyway, I got a level 100 Diancie. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm not gonna do anything with that, but I guess I got it now. Now, you may be wondering, why would somebody do that? And the answer is because, and this is confusing, they genned it. They made it. They created it. They created it, and then they gave it to me. And you may be thinking to yourself, well then why didn't they just make the fucking Magikarp themselves? And to that I don't have an answer. If they can make all this ridiculous trade requirement fodder, then why don't they just make the thing they're trading for? I don't get it. I don't get it. I've tried genning before. I found that genning gets boring really fast. Because there's like no attachment to the Pokemon at all. Although I get why it's used for simulator purposes. But then, at the same time, it was a matter of, oh, you click the button, you click the checkbox that says shiny, and then you have a shiny Pokemon. And I was like, wow, that did not really feel like, I didn't really feel like anything. Sono Mitsuki. Shinayaka na Mino Konashi. そして鍛えららなポケモン君はできる You can do it 取れなったない何もいらなくたい私にはわかるのだよ He understands 君の体はこの秘伝マシンうまく使えるタウンさ遠慮せずに持ってきたまえ OK、その秘伝マシンはやいぜり秘伝は戦いない時でもポケモンが使えるわがやぎりを覚えたポケモンはストンバチストンバチ Oh, the badge. The stone badge. 戻っていれば細い木を細木を切れるようになるのだよ。しかも秘伝マシンはマシンと違い使ってもなくならないぞ。He gave me the cut. There you go. He gave me the cut. He's a master of cut. And he said I can't use it outside of battle without the stone badge. And there's more HMs. It's not the only HM. How did I understand that? I didn't. But I did. Now I have the move cut. Eden. 1. Iai Zuri. Iai Guri. I don't know what that means, but I guess cutting. Alright, chat. Well, that was some good progress today. I'm hungry. I want to eat food. I've been playing for 9 hours. I'm in Rustboro. Is this what it means to be dead? Me? Gongaga. You? Goo Gaga. Well, thank you for watching. So as you may have noticed, there is a certain point in the game where I become less what's the word here? Less interested in dictionarying every single word. But early on, it starts good. But there does come a point where I do get mentally exhausted, and then I feel like if I Google words, then I forget words anyway. But so 2 hours is a pretty good stopping point. But it seems like even an hour and a half is like, oh god, it's so much information to take in, and it doesn't all stick. That's the problem. I'd say about maybe 30% sticks, and then it's just like the next day it falls out, and then I have to stick it back on until eventually it stays, and it's a process. It's a process, but we're working on it. So yeah, next time, the Rust Boro. Oh.